taking two away?
I'm getting rid of two because the stand is crazy. So I will bring over one.
Third, one.
Or will I? Oh yeah. Let's go with three.
Are we miking Tom's guitar?
Do either way.
Yeah, we'll plug them in.
All right, good. Can I just hear Tom's voice in there?
I think it's, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. Let's put them in 7. All right, Tom. Stay here. Okay?
Let's.
There's an oak tree, 500 years standing its ground, and it's Father's Day. 4 in the morning, cold wet mist all around, and my father steps up out of the mist, calls my name and shakes my hand. He's been dead for 30 years, but still, here we stand. Well, I've got questions, things I'm hungry to know, and so I ask him, what were you thinking? How did you know that? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you show me? Where did you always go? And how do I get her to smile and look at me that way? How do I change her mind and get her to stay? He said, stop talking. Lay aside your fears. Look at this oak tree. It knows what it is. It does what it does. It stands its ground, and it's been here 500 years. And in a heartbeat, 20 more men appear beside the tree. My father's father, his father too. 500 years of sons and fathers, all the men who led to me. Now my father takes his place among the men, and they surround me, and he calls my name again. He says, take a look around. All these men are you. You have been here 500 years. And you know who you are, and you stand your ground. That's all you can really do. And that's my answer. Here on Father's Day, that's all I'll tell you. Somebody else Might tell you something else, but that's all I've got to say. And the cold mist fades away and takes those ancient men, and the sun comes out and life starts up again on Father's Day. Well, if anybody's got a time machine, had a gig at the town crier last Sunday, playing the Porch Brothers, and I'm playing for Barry Edelman in October. I think on the 18th. That's across the river. That everybody should do that at least once. It's a lovely place to play, and for a good cause, and the sound is always good. So that's the 18th of October. I also have a new, what I, in the old days, would have called a CD out. But it's on Spotify and all the other things. It's called If I Had God's Ear. And it's just out this week. I was working with a friend of mine named Pablo Mayor, who is a jazz musician. He grew up in Colombia, so he's got this really strong vision of what music should be like that's colored by that experience. Plus he's been in the United States for 20, 30 years, so he brought an awful lot to it. Anyway, it's called If I Had God's Ear. Okay, continuing my seasonal theme, because I'm getting ready to record a couple things, and so this is one of them. Thanks to Jay and to Dan and to Howland for doing this. And to Tom Joyce for starting it all off a million years ago. Santa Claus is in his yard, sitting on a picnic table. Mrs. Claus comes out to him with hot dogs and beer. Workshop renovations have the boss man at loose ends. In his beard some mustard, in his eye a tear. He says, our operation runs as well as you could ask for. Shipping is a headache, but demand is still there. I wonder how much longer I can do the same old thing before I come to you and say I just don't care. She kisses his bald head, she rubs his tired shoulders. She says, make this one day turn out right. Tomorrow you'll be fresh, you'll be wiser, you'll be older. And meanwhile, you and me can have some fun tonight. Later, it's Sinatra and strip poker by the fire. She keeps folding winning hands to lighten him up. Afterwards, he's sleeping and she's standing by the window, chamomile and bourbon in her cup. She says, we always knew that not everyone can do this. Point of fact, it's only you and me. We're in this till the end, as long as they all need us. And after that, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Then he stirs and calls her name and reaches out an arm. And just like that, she's back to bed and under the covers. He whispers, I'll do any goddamn thing I have to do, just as long as you and I